You're listening to Sports Radio Detroit.
Only the hard and strong may call themselves Spartans. Only the hard. Only the strong.
You're listening to your home of Livonia Stevenson hockey on sportsradiodetroit.com. And now let's go to the puck drop.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting evening of Livonia Stevenson hockey as we're live in the Hartland, of the Kensington Valley here as the Spartans take on the defending Division II state champion Eagles. I'm Roger Steele alongside Vince Salagi as we have a matchup of two of the Super 10 with Hartland being number 2 and Stevenson being number 6 in the Super 10.
Correct. It hasn't been updated yet.
Yeah, it has not been updated yet. And overall in Division 2, battle of number 1 versus battle of number 3. Trenton sits in second overall. But big game for the Spartans as they had a couple. Let's not kid ourselves here. They've had a couple of routine games lately, Ben, and this is a big challenge they got tonight, and then they got Country Day tomorrow, who is ranked number 3 in Division 3.
Yeah, definitely. There was a couple of tune-up games. That's what we'll call them,
yes.
Right? There was a couple of tune-up games, and there was supposed to be another, at least a good quality opponent on Wednesday, but obviously schools around the area decided not to have after-school activities, so we couldn't have a game that we were supposed to against Howell. But
right.
It's this one is the one that has been circled on both these teams' calendars for a while, and I'm talking almost a year. It's
been 348 days since the last time Hartland lost
to a team in the state of Michigan.
Exactly.
And so everyone expected, and I know Coach Mitchell, he already admonished me for this, so I'll say it anyways. I'll share it with the rest of the class. These two teams were supposed to meet at USA Hockey Arena last year. Obviously, the Spartans did not hold up to their end of the bargain. Injuries finally caught up with them. Kevin Stefanik was hurt. Julian DeCina was hurt. Jake Bonet wasn't 100%. Vinny DeCina, wasn't exactly 100% either. And it caught up with them. It really did. And some people want to say, well, there was a questionable call at Yost. You got to look past it. That happens all the time, as we saw, in championship weekend in the NFL the last week. So, as Desmond Howard once says, play good enough to where the ref doesn't matter. So, in other words, though, the last time these two teams met, there was a title on the line. It was the KLAA championship, and Stevenson, depleted, by the way, still won the KLAA title over a very good Hartland team. Hartland is, you can internalize it. They've scheduled it. They want revenge on the Spartans tonight. And you gave the rankings, Raj. Let's get it out of the way right now. The elephant in the room. The Spartans have won 13 straight games. You think they would be the favorite team going into tonight? Well, as you said, Hartland hasn't lost in 348 days to a team in the state of Michigan. The team they lost to right before the start of the playoffs, 8-0 to Catholic Central. They got mercy. So basically what I'm saying tonight, the hotter team obviously is the Eagles and Coach Gadwa's team. Tonight, for the first time since I want to say the Thanksgiving tournament, Stevenson is the underdog.
Absolutely, I would agree with that. And this is a balanced Eagles attack. You look at their leading scorer, and Joey Larson, who's got 16 goals, 14 assists. He got 30 points on the season.
Yep.
Then Adam Patilla, or am I saying that correctly? I hope I am.
Patilla.
Yeah, Patilla, he's got 14 goals.
No, 14 assists.
14 assists, I'm sorry. He's set with 15 points. Gabe Anderson with 10 goals and 9 assists.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a team that's got some depth to them. First two lines are pretty good. But the Spartans can roll 3 deep, and that's been an advantage so far this season, Ben.
Yeah.
Especially against, they've gone up to Traverse City. They went up north.
Yep.
So the team's got some miles on them, but has benefited them well as they looked fresh.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Hartland's done the same thing. They've gone to the UP. They've been battle tested. And here's something that should really catch your eye. They played Plymouth before they played Stevenson. Beat the Wildcats 7-1. last weekend. So let's not mince words here. This is going to be a battle. This is going to be the closest we've had to a playoff atmosphere all season, and these teams don't like each other. So,
no, they don't. And
it's definitely going to be a fun one. And like I said, when you look at the comparison of schedule, Hartland does have a loss this year. I do not want to say that they haven't lost. They did lose to St. Mike's of Ontario.
We'll see very soon.
Yes, we will see a part of the gauntlet. We'll call it the Infinity Gauntlet for Michigan high school hockey, so to speak. But this is the start of the heavy road into USA Hockey Arena. And luckily on this road, at the beginning part of the road, you can take a couple of losses, you can take your lumps, take your bruises, but it gets started here tonight.
It definitely does. And for the Spartans, they're wearing their for the first time in a while, they're wearing their second normal jersey.
Yeah, they're away uniforms.
Yeah, they're wearing a uniform. We haven't really seen these in a while, but there's a lot of good action coming up, too. You got Country Day tomorrow, and next week we look forward to calling the MIHL Showcase next week. So it's a big weekend.
Is that next week already?
That's next weekend already. Yeah, it's
time needs to slow down.
Especially with some of the frigid temperatures. We got a packed house here in Hartland. The Hartland faithful coming out for their Eagles, and Spartan's got a good section in here, but it's cold enough. Not UP cold, but it's got a nice little breeze in here, and there's a lot of steel. So we just want to apologize, folks out there, if we do drop. We will have the game.
There's a lot of structural steel.
Exactly, which does interfere. Yes,
and affect.
Thank you. You knew where I was going with that.
Yes.
And we will have the game fully recorded. So if you miss all the action, we'll have that for you on a later link. So if anything happens, we just want to give a heads up.
We'll post it immediately after the game.
Absolutely.
It'll go back right on the website. So don't worry if you do have any technical.
Don't fret, if you will.
There you go. If there's any, obviously, any technical difficulties during the broadcast, just hit refresh on your browser, and we'll be fine. We'll come right back to you. And if not, after the game, we'll post the link up for you and get it up really, really quick so you can listen to the game, because I know a lot of people across the state are looking forward to this one. There's another good one tomorrow where Tri-Valley is going to play Fenton.
Yeah, the Tri-Valley game?
Yeah,
oh, yes.
Tri-Valley, who has Joey Kosher's son.
So, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
And then Fenton, who obviously plays here as well.
Yeah.
They're a really good team as well. So Fenton and Tri-Valley is going to be a fun one. So we're going to get the starting lineups here. We will relay them to you. Starting at forward, number 10, Seth Laws, appearing in his 7th game this season. Joining him on the front lines, number 14, Adam Hillebrand. Joining him as well, completing the front line, Stephen Hunt. And, of course, the back line is the Adamick brothers, Aiden and Austin. And in net, a man who's 11-1-1 on the year, goals against average of 1.72, and his save percentage at 92%. It's climbed. We were talking about that. It's getting up there. Eric Polson, number 34. So let's get your starting lineups for Hartland. Number 2, Kieran Carlisle. Joey Larson, number 9, is going to join him up front. And, of course, number 18, man who has 20 points on the year, Brendan Tolpa. On defense, number 7, Grant Briggs. And joining him on the end line, number 15, John Druskinis, who has 9 points on the year and has appeared in 12 games. And how can you not forget the man who's in net, Brett Tomey. We will pause. We will have the national anthem, and then we will have the start of the first period right here at the Hartland Sports Complex. And right next, I got to say this, Raj, right next to the American flag, right next to the scoreboard, is the picture from the state championship, the first one in school history. That was won last year for Hartland and Coach Gadwa. It was a dream come true for Rick, and I can say that it's, I was proud of him. We got to talk in the bowels of USA Hockey Arena. Got to give him a big hug because it was a lifelong dream. He wanted to come back. He wanted to coach high school hockey and win a state title specifically at Hartland. And finally, he climbed the top of the mountain, and got to the summit, and was able to plant the flag for the Hartland Eagles.
Absolutely. This is a team that has made 5 straight runs to the Final Four, and then to make that, get there and finally get, like you said, climb the summit is awesome, and a continued success. This is going to be a challenge for the Spartans for sure, and looking forward to calling this game. I've been looking forward to it, honestly, all week. It's been, although I wish we did call the Howell game.
Yes.
But
that one would have been fun.
That would have been fun.
But, yeah, we are excited for this one. These are one of the top 2 teams in D2. Obviously, as we said, number 1 and number 3, respectively. Can't forget about Trenton.
Yeah.
Coach Clements and the Trojans down in Trenton doing a very good job holding up to their end of the bargain. They were the ones that expelled Stevenson from the dream matchup at USA Hockey Arena. You can hear the thunder of the sticks. The puck is dropped, and we have started the first period. Face-off controlled by Hartland along the end line. Briggs has it, gives it up to the end board. They're attacking right to left across your field division. Taken right down to the ice was number 9. That's Joey Larson. He gets right back up. Gets the puck to the end line. Stevenson's going to quickly play it. And they're going to try to get it out of their own zone. Hillebrand gives it up to Laws. Laws is going to walk this one through. They're going to change a couple of players, but there's going to be offsides, and it doesn't matter.
And already within not even 30 seconds, it's getting a little chippy out there already.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
It's going to be physical contact. It's going to be great. But, yeah, as we said, Hartland's going to be attacking right to left across your field division, which means your Spartans are going the opposite way, left to right. Face off just outside the offensive zone for the Spartans. Ian Kimball's going to get the draw, controlled by McDonald. McDonald gives it up at the timeline. It's going to be corrected and corralled by the Eagles, and McElmurray has it. He's going to dump this one in. Chasing after it is Cross. Cross has it. Taken down. Puck still loose. Kimball comes out with it. He's at the half wall, gets it through into the neutral zone, and racing after it is Brendan Hurd. Hurd gets to the puck. Backhanded opportunity. Easy save by Tomey. Hartland's going to start a breakout. Coming with it the other way. It looked like number 21, Trent Cross. He had it there for a moment. Was taken down. Now the puck's still in the Eagles' end. Trying to get it out. Kraus gets it up into the neutral zone. Collected there by McElmurray. He has it. He's going to retreat back in. Going to be played along the half wall back into the neutral zone where Stevenson and Adam Hurd's going to send it right back, and they're going to complete their change. 2 men come on, 2 men come off. Eagles still trying to get a breakout going. Cott has it there for a moment, gets it into the neutral zone from the end line. Racing with it the other way, it's number 10, that's Adam Patilla. He's just going to dump this one in and chase after it. There's a shot. Not going to matter. Polson easily turns this one away. Sharkey gives this one up from the end line. He's still trying to get it. He's now at the circle. He still loses it, gets it out into the neutral zone. The Eagles then intercept the puck. They're going to walk this one in and then dump it in. Saravich has it there for a moment. Polson's going to glove it, and we'll have a face-off. Almost 2 minutes into this one. And so far, these two teams still filling each other out, getting used to the speed of the game. And so far, both these teams playing the neutral zone in the Bale very well.
We have a final from Eddie Egger Arena. Salem wins 8-0 after 2 periods.
Wow, beat Franklin. That's a drubbing. Face-off controlled by the Spartans. They're going to get out into the neutral zone. They're just going to dump it in. Laws is going to chase after it. Carlisle had the puck there for a second. Gets it into the neutral zone. Quickly played by Larson. Larson had it there for a moment, and he's forced off the puck. He's going to go back, retreats. He gets it, gives it up right there at the timeline to Druskinis, and he's going to dump this one in. It's going to be played on the near side here by Tolpa. Tolpa has it, tries to get a centering pass, can't find anyone. Kept it at the point, though. Druskinis has it, gives it right back down, playing high to low. Stevenson tries to get it on the near side. They bounce it around, try to get a pass, collected to number 11, that's Dominic Glenn, and he gets to the puck, and he gets taken down on the far side. Now there's a battle, there's a shot on net. And quickly saved by Tomey. I can't say the far side.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't mean anything for people listening at home. It was the near side corner on the offensive end. Yeah, just to give you an idea, if you're sitting right next to us, one, we appreciate you spending your Friday evening with us here on your home for Stevenson Hockey, Sports Radio Detroit. But we are at the corner here at the Hartland Sports Complex on Arena Drive, just off M59. Then again, everything's off M59 when it's the main drag. Here's a shot taken by McDonald. Beautiful glove save there by Tomey. And Tomey's a kid. Played well last year, obviously, in the state championship season, but we got to see him early. And one name from the first game in the regular season, Gabe Anderson had that hat trick against Stevenson as well last year. And both those guys back and playing pivotal roles for the Eagles. Face-off tried to get controlled by Patillo. Patillo couldn't do anything with it. Now he gets the puck right back on a quick pass for McElmurray. Patillo walks this one in. He's going to stop at the end line. He's going to go at the top of the far side circle. Gets a centering pass into the slot. Intended there for Cott. Cott couldn't do anything with it. Puck now battling for it along the half wall on the near side. Brendan Hurd gives this one up to the neutral zone. Hartland takes care of it. They're going to hold on to it. Stevenson's going to take advantage of it and change. So we're about, 4.5 minutes into the first period here. It's still scoreless. Again, thank you so much for spending part of your Friday with us. We greatly appreciate it. Hopefully we're catching people after Jeremy's game. As you said, Salem beat Franklin 8-0 after 2 periods. Racing the puck on and through for Hartland, number 11. That's Gabe Anderson. We just talked about him a second ago. Raced the puck on in. There's another shot from the point.
Wow.
Hard, quick shot by Vlad Serovich. Excuse me. Caught my own tongue there for a second. He has 3 assists on the year. Looking for his first goal, though.
Now, the Eagles are taking what they can get so far, but they've been able to – they're passing, just going back, and they're doing a good job of moving the puck throughout the neutral zone.
Face off on the near side dot, which is to the right of Polson. Anderson's going to drop his stick forward. He's going to lose the draw to Adam Hillebrand. Hillebrand's face-off work has been incredible this entire year. I know we bring it up a couple of times a broadcast, but nothing short of remarkable. He's the most, I think, reliable person the Spartans have in the face-off circle. Spartans try to get it up from the end line on a quick pass up from Dasky. Dasky gets it up, and there's a shot by Hillebrand. Speak of the devil. Got it to Hillebrand at the timeline. He raced it in and fired a shot on Tomey, and he quickly saved it.
The Eagles are going to make the Spartans work for every opportunity, and they're able to take away the pass so far in the middle, not really allowing anything over on the right side. And it's especially, I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen on penalty on the power play.
Yeah.
Because Hartland's, from my understanding, pretty good on the power play.
Yes, they are. Any good team is. We would give you the official stats, but again, we want to conserve energy so we could give you this broadcast. We're approaching the 12-minute mark of the first period. Dominic Glenn tries to get the puck around on the near side boards, now in the near side corner. Hartland gets the puck out. They're going to race it through. Now they're at the timeline, racing this again. Coming on through, it was Anderson. No, excuse me, that's number 13. That's Dakota Cott. Want to make that correction. Back to retrieve. This one is Adam Patillo. Patillo had it there for a moment. Slight turnover at the half wall. Now kept it at the point by Aiden Adamick as he fires this one back down. Hartland's going to try to collect it and move the puck up. Quickly played there and kept it at the point again by Aiden Adamick. Collecting at the end line is Cott. Cott had it there for a moment. Coming in with it was Larson trying to help, and he gets it. He's going to board it. Everyone has to tag up. McDonald's going to get it inside the Spartan zone and quickly turn it right back up. Brendan Hurd touched it, dumped it in. He's going to race to the bench to complete the Spartan change. Good work by the Spartans to keep the one puck in. McDonald cycled this one down low to McGowan. McGowan forced right off the puck. Very good back checking there by the Eagles. As the puck now finds its way into the neutral zone, McElmurray has it, gives it up to a trailer. There's a shot.
Wow.
Oh, and Patillo with a beautiful look in the high slot. Beautiful glove save there by Polson.
Polson's definitely going to be, this is probably the most challenging team he's faced. He's going to face all season outside of Catholic Central coming up next month, but.
And St. Mike's, probably.
Oh, yeah, St. Mike's, that's true.
But like I said, I mean, this is the toughest game that Stevenson's played probably since the UP trip, because Houghton and Hancock are always good,
Yeah.
right? But before then, I want to say the Thanksgiving tournament.
Yeah.
This is probably the best quality opponent.
Cranbrook was a real challenge, yeah.
Here's a centering opportunity. Patilla just fired it wide. Good look there by McElmurray, who had it there for a moment. Now the puck's on the far side. Spartans need to get it out of their own end. Hildebrand has it. He's going to try to get a breakout started. Gives it up to Laws. Laws gets another breakout pass to Hunt, who finishes the dumping in on a pitchfork-type pass as the puck now behind the end line. Collecting the puck, it looks like Kraus. Kraus had it there for a moment. Gives it up. Now McElmurray has it. McElmurray gave that one up to the neutral zone. Adam Hurd gives this one up to McDonald. McDonald overskates the puck, and that's going to be a turnover. Puck's going to come on into the Spartan end. It's going to be boarded out. Looked like by Spears.
That was Spears on that board out.
And now the puck finds its way back into the Spartan end. The puck just really quickly going in and out of the Spartans' end as Hartland's doing a good job with the forecheck here. Here was another good rip. Anderson tried to get a good look. It was a good poke check away. Here's Waldo. Waldo has it. Gives it up to Spears. Spears in the slot. Overskates it. Waldo has it again. Gives it back up. Another shot. Saved by Tomey. Puck now gets out to the far side corner. We're going to have our first penalty of the game as Polson goes to the bench. So we're finally about 7 minutes into the first period. Matter of fact, 6 minutes, 57 seconds into the first period. Stevenson gets the first power play of the game, and let's see how the tables turn. Serving time for Hartland is number 19, Sam Castamo. Stevenson wins the draw. Sharkey gives us one up. There's a shot by Anderson. It's going to go wide. Collected at the corner. Suzio. Now Kimball has it. Gives it up to the point to Sharkey. Sharkey back to Kimball. Bad pass to Jaron Anderson. Anderson has to go all the way back into the Spartan end. Can't get to the puck. Now gives it up to Kimball. Kimball's going to race this one in. He's going to go against the boards. Tried to pass it to himself on a bank pass. But, again, good back checking by the Eagles. Now here's another one. Eagles trying to get out of their own end. They do. They get a clear on a beautiful play there by Joey Larson. Minute 19 left here of the power play for Stevenson. Sharkey has it behind the cage. Here comes the breakout. Joe Sharkey gives this one up to Stephen Hunt. Hunt's going to race through the timeline. Hunt, Hillebrand gets now the puck and then fires that one just wide. Tomey didn't have to play it. Here's another look. Kept it at the point. The captain tries to give it in. Austin Adamick sends it in, and it's going to be cleared right back out by the Eagles. 55 seconds left here in the man advantage. Another breakout. Aiden Adamick to his brother Austin. Austin's going to race this one through the neutral zone. Now he's into the Eagle end. Gets it down to the corner. He's forced off the puck. It's going to be cleared for a second, but it's going to touch the netting, and we'll have a face-off. So there's 41 seconds left in the power play as Hartland's penalty kills looked exceptional.
Yeah, they're not allowing any type of movement for the puck, and Stevenson, who has been playing better on the power play, continues to struggle also.
Yeah, they're still trying to find that secret sauce, the straw that stirs the drink. Any other cliches you want to come up with?
I'm fresh out of the typical sports cliches.
I know, but they're just trying to find something that works on the power play.
At the end of the day, Ben, that's all that matters. Whoa.
Wow, the puck actually found its way into the netting as it was cleared again by Hartland.
Oh, over the netting. It's thrown back on the ice there. And
that was a good arm. It's like Wrigley Field here.
Yeah.
Throwing it back.
By the way, speaking of Wrigley Field, it's not like bleachers over here. It's actually stadium seating here, which is, for me, a first. I've never sat in a rink with stadium seating. I kind of like this.
Yeah, you're going to have back-to-back things because the Southfield Civic Center is going to have stadium seating. Face-offs in the neutral zone. Controlled by Hartland, but Stevenson's going to get the puck. Adam Hurd forced a big hit to get the puck on Adam Patilla. Now McDonald with it, gives it up to Waldo. Waldo has it. Waldo's going to go into the slot. He's going to walk the line, and that's going to be a good poke check away. Beautiful play there by Adam Patilla.
And that was a near breakaway there for the Eagles.
I was going to say, you can't have a guy that has a good poke check like that. Can cause issues. But Waldo's going to go to the box, so that effectively kills the power play.
That was a good foul, if you will, is what they say.
Yes. 8:12 left here in the first period. As basically it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for 8 seconds. Face off inside the Spartan. And there's a rip from the point. That one's easily going to go wide as Cott is just trying to fire it on in, maybe try to get a deflection. He keeps it in at the point. This time fires in, kick saved by Polson. Polson doing a good job. Now, finally, the Eagles have their first power play of the game. Stevenson gets it clear. The Eagles are going to have to go back in their own end and get it. Going to stop. Going to set up the breakout. Racing out with it. Number 9, Joey Larson gives us one up. Larson has the puck now. Who had the puck before was number 13, Dakota Cott. Cott goes back to get the puck. He now has it. Now Larson gets the puck on a one-touch pass from the half wall. Larson has it. Tries to get a centering pass opportunity. Good save there by Polson as Tolpa had a good opportunity to put that one in.
Nice poke check there by the Spartans to clear it out, but the Eagles' pressure is starting to increase here.
Yeah, Brendan Tolpa trying to get his 6th goal of the season. He was a kid that came back last year from last year's team. One of the top point getters for Hartland. But yeah, he had a good centering pass from Larson right there, making Polson go left to right, and Polson somehow poke checked it away and got the puck out. The Eagles now, after winning the face-off in their own end, trying to get it into the neutral zone. Larson has it, centering opportunity intended for Polpa. Couldn't do anything with it. Tolpa tried to head it there for a moment. It's going to be fired into the netting by the Eagles, so we'll have another face-off as there's 53 seconds left of the penalty kill. So we'll have a face-off at center ice. This is the second time we've had a reset at center ice. Hillebrand's going to drop his stick for it. Looks like Max McElmurray's going to do the same, and he'll win the draw. Both these teams, it's like a heavyweight fight. You start out just dancing around the ring, throwing jabs when you can, and getting after it. There's a shot fired wide on Polson. Going to be collected at the far side by Gabe Anderson. He's going to cycle this one down to the end line to Briggs. Briggs tries to get a centering opportunity. It's going to be cleared out of the way by Spears. Spears gets into the neutral zone. He's going to press and pressure as Hartland tries to get the puck on through. McElmurray had it there for a moment, and Adam Hurd gets it right back out for a clear. 18 seconds left here.
Nice job there by Hurd clearing that puck.
Yes, he did. Him and Spears doing good work, trying to keep the offensive rush at bay. 10 seconds left here in the penalty kill. Here's a wraparound attempt. Now it's still dancing around looking for a shot is Druskinis. Druskinis had it there for a moment. Tried to find, it looked like number 7, Briggs, but they couldn't find each other. They do, and it's going to be a final clear for the Spartans as both teams are back to full strength as we are at 6:03 left here in the first period on sportsradiodetroit.com. Again, so thankful you can spend part of your Friday night with us. There was a big look by Brendan Hurd. Kicked away by Tomey. Kept it at the corner. Dumped right back in. Puck comes out. Aiden Adamick's going to bail instead. Stevenson doing what they do well, playing that 2-3 bail almost to perfection. They almost want to be in retreat so they don't let the speed of Hartland burn them. Austin Adamick has the puck in the Spartan end. He's going to race this one through the neutral zone. He's going to get forced off the puck on a beautiful body check by Sarevich. Now Hartland has it. Trying to come out of their own end. Quick up-ice pass to number 27, Chet Lesperance. Lesperance had it there for a moment. Kept in at the neutral zone by Sarevich. Sarevich tries to get a cross-ice pass intended for Carlisle. Carlisle gives it up, but a D-to-D pass gets it right back to him. Carlisle walks this one in, and he's just going to dump it in. Aiden Adamick's going to collect it. Going to send it along the end boards to Austin Adamick, and he's pressured immediately by Carlisle. Coming in to help is Tolpa. Adamick's going to try to get it down and to the board. Intended for Waldo, but it touched the net, and we'll have a face-off.
So the shots right now are, I have it at Hartland 8-6 currently.
I believe it. They've had a couple more quality looks. Some of Stevenson's shots have been fired wide. So not really been on the net yet.
Probably, I would say about 4 of them have been on the net.
Yeah. There's another shot, speaking of which, fired in on Polson. That one was fired wide. Kept in at the point there by Cott. It's going to be sent away. Sharkey has it. Now it gets up into the neutral zone. Dasky couldn't touch the puck either. A healthy scratch tonight is Reno Parker. That's kind of surprising. You want a guy with his physical presence.
Absolutely.
Want to be in one of these games. But means you just have to work for it a little bit more in practice.
He's been doing well, though. I mean, the last couple games he's been really, in terms of a defensive presence, too.
Yeah, he hasn't found his way onto the score sheet yet, but he's been making his presence known in other ways. Hasn't made bad penalties either.
No, not since the first month.
Yeah. A lot of the young guys, first-year guys, have learned their lessons in the first month. Tomey tries to get the puck out to an Eaglet player, now finally collected by Kraus. Kraus has it. There was a shot on Tomey. So that was fired in, it looked like, by Mitchell Road as he intercepted the puck. And one thing that was nice, Mitchell Road got his first goal of the year up in Traverse City. He only has 1 point, and that's the lone point.
Coming through at a good time.
Yeah, that is true. Face off. A near side dot in the Eagle end. There's a shot ripped by Adam Hurd. It's going to be kicked away by Tomey. Going to be cleared out into the neutral zone. Quickly played by Owen Patilla. There's a couple of Patillas on this roster. I count at least 3. So Hillebrand gets the turnover here inside the neutral zone. They're going to dump this one in, and Owen Patilla is going to board it around the end lines to the far side. Quickly breakout passes, gets it out into the neutral zone, and McElmurray has it. He'll dump it into the Spartan end. A lot of these teams now just want to dump and chase. No one really wants to walk the puck in. They're trying to see who blinks first. Now with the puck, that's Druskinis. Druskinis has it there for a moment. Gets it back up into the neutral zone. It's going to be collected by the other 15, Adam Hurd. Adam Hurd's going to get it to his brother Brendan. He's going to actually walk this one in. That's a pleasant sight. As the defenders, we get brand new defenders. It's the Adamick brothers coming out. Kept it at the point by Austin. He fires that one wide. Rebound attempt by Kimball is going to go into a crowd. 2 minutes, 45 seconds as it looks like someone's going to have to tag up. There's going to be some extracurriculars.
Yeah.
There's
get a little
punches
nuts.
throwing
Wow.
as 2 players go to the ice. Brendan Hurd, one of them. He's throwing punches as well. And that's going to be an automatic game misconduct for fighting if we get this sorted out. A couple of Hartland players.
Still.
Yeah, Brendan Hurd is new to this rivalry.
Glove gets thrown out there.
Yeah, Max McElmurray, he's a senior. And interesting, 2 sophomores get baited into it by a senior. Ian Kimball was one of them. Brendan Hurd was one of them. And, of course, the seniors, Max McElmurray, as they are all going to go to the box, and you can expect game misconducts for all 3.
Yeah, it seemed like, the tension was building a little bit there, but then just all of a sudden it just, like Mission Impossible, the music just played and just the match was lit.
Yeah, it really was. There's no other way to, Kimball and McElmurray were the first ones to go at it. Then Brendan jumped in to defend Ian, and they're both sophomores. They're part of that super sophomore crew that Stevenson has. But this is what can hurt you. You lose these guys, you're going to lose them for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's something you don't, especially Brendan Hurd and Ian Kimball. Ian, you look on the year, he has 8 goals. He has 18 points. That hurts. And you're facing Sam Avola tomorrow.
You need all the firepower you can get.
Yes, you do. You need everything. You need everything at your disposal. So we're still trying to get this one sorted out at the Hartland Sports Complex right off M59 here in Hartland, Michigan. Again, thank you so much for spending part of your Friday night with us. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else as we still try to get this one sorted out. Coach Mitchell trying to plead his case for a couple of his players, but anytime you throw a punch in high school hockey, it's an automatic game misconduct. So it should be a couple of 10-minute penalties plus a 5-minute penalty because you have a 10-minute game misconduct, right?
And then you see him getting off the bench there.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to plead his case.
Yeah, McElmurray's gone. He's going to the locker room.
Yep, McElmurray's done. Good eye, Raj. You're right. And maybe he has a cut above his eye. I don't know. Either way, he is done.
Yeah.
You fought in high school, so. But that you want to know how high the tensions rise in this rivalry. What seemed to be innocent, just not innocent.
No,
I was gonna say, harmless, like just stick checking around the face-off, turned into a Donnybrook.
As Anchorman once said, boy, that escalated quickly.
Oh, man, I'm just thinking of lines right after. That escalated quick. I know.
I threw a trident.
Yeah, I threw a trident. I had a grenade. I saw that.
You might want to lay low for a while, Brick.
Brick killed a guy. Brian Fantana doing the Brick killed a guy. Yeah, Brick, we've been meaning to talk to you about that.
You should go to.
You have to lay low.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're right. It did. It escalated quickly. So Ian Kimball's going to get 2 minutes as he wasn't he was the one who basically didn't throw punches, but we're going to still get this one sorted out, which during the intermission, we don't know if we're going to play music for you as we normally do, just to save some internet power. I mean, we might just in case, but
yeah, so far it's
again, if you have any technical difficulties,
it is currently we are. It's crashed a couple times already, but
yeah, like I said, we'll have the full broadcast up for you on the website. So as close to immediately after the game, before we go home, we'll post it up there for you. We'll do a quick edit job and polish it for you. So Hartland is on the power play as Kimball's only going to get 2 minutes. Patilla drives this one down, and that's going to be a quick shot. It goes over the stick of Polzin and not in as Briggs almost got a goal there. No, excuse me, that would have been maybe Turbo. Either way, Hartland keeps it at the point. Larson has the puck now in the near side circle. Cross-ice pass to Tolpa. Fires a shot deflected in front there by Carlisle. Carlisle almost got that goal. There's another one. Polzin made a save. Makes another save.
Wow.
2 big saves by Eric Polzin early and a big clear by the Spartans. Now nets off the mooring, and so they're going to stop play, get it corrected. But, man, Eric Polzin, standing on his head, faced about 5 shots in the span of 25 seconds. That's a lot, 5 shots a second, and saved them all as we're still scoreless. But, man, that's why you start a man like Eric Polzin in net. He's got to be a backbone in these tough games, and so far he's been a backbone for the Spartans. They can rely on him. It's only been bested by Brother Rice. And he tied against Houghton. Here's another shot. Net kicked off the mooring as there was a shot fired in by Gabe Anderson. Polzin made the save, and they're going to talk to him about it. And the Hartland faithful here, rightfully so, are booing Eric Polzin because they want to say it's a delay of game call on him, and
Polzin's not known for that.
He's not. In his defense, he's not known for that. That's a good point, Raj.
Because we talked about Trey last year, who was kind of had a reputation for that.
Yeah, Trey.
Let's not kid ourselves here.
I was going to say, Trey was known to kick the net off. But, yeah, if you keep doing it, they'll call a delay of game penalty on you, and that's what they told Polzin. You know you're protecting the sides, but make sure you're not kicking the net out. So we'll have a face-off here on the near side dot in the offensive end for the Eagles. Just to the right of Polzin. Hillebrand is going to drop his stick. Same thing with Gabe Anderson. And Hillebrand wins the draw. Sharkey gives it up, gets it to the half wall. And Anderson now collects it. They're going to battle for it. Anderson and Sharkey now coming out with it. There's a shot fired up high and wide, offered there really quickly by Trent Krause. Puck goes all the way into the Eagle end with 48 seconds left in their power play. Their second of the game, as we had a couple of game misconducts, and Austin Adamick goes down. There'll be an interference call on number 27, Shane Paxton. So that kills that. Just got to update my notes here really quick. 1:25 left here in the first period. Stevenson gets one back on the board. So we're gonna have 4-on-4 hockey for 43 seconds. Minute 25 left here in the period. Stevenson wins the draw. They'll keep it in. Laws is going to just board it around the end boards. Waldo's going to try to get to it. Kept in away from him by Briggs. Now the puck's on the near side. Hartland gets this one up. Quick pass to Larson in the neutral zone. He overskates it. He has to stop. Briggs is going to get it. Cross-ice pass here to Patilla. Patilla has it. Should clarify which one. It's Owen. Owen has it. Owen Patilla gets it back up. Gives it up to Larson, who dekes into the slot. Gets forced off the puck. There's a shot fired wide from the point by Grant Patilla. Stevenson needs to get the puck on their own. There's another one by Grant Patillo. That's going to be blocked. Aiden Adamick doing a good job. 1 second left. They're going to get a man back. So Stevenson's officially on the power play for the last 40 seconds of the first period. Suzio applying some pressures. The puck gets into the neutral zone. He tags up so everyone can attack. Suzio chases after a puck that was dumped in. It gets forced off a hit. McGowan tried to stop the puck. He couldn't. Neither could McDonald, as it's going to go all the way in. That's going to be a successful clear for Hartland. 18 seconds left here in the first period. McDonald has it. It's going to board it up into the neutral zone. Going to be touched there by Grant Patillo. 8 seconds left now. And then 5, 4, 3, and we have a stoppage of play with 3.1 seconds left. Everyone trying to just get situated. Couple of scratches. I can see one right now walking into the locker room. CJ Krychek. He's played in 13 games.
Yeah, we saw a lot of them last time.
Wow.
Last game out.
Danny Bechner, of course, is going to be a healthy scratch. He's just a reserve goaltender, but he did get some action in
Yes,
Traverse City.
Absolutely.
First time all year. Helped preserve the shutout in a 10-0 win against Traverse City West. But you hear the buzzer. That means it's the end of the first period. Everyone's going to walk over to Polson, bat some fists, dap his pads, and say, "Good job, bud." Kept it scoreless, and we didn't hold up our end of the bargain. And he says, "Guys, it's okay. That's why I got your back." So, again, after one period, it's still scoreless, 0-0. And, Raj, I know you were keeping track of the shots. What were the shots on goal?
The shots at 10-6 in favor of Hartland.
Wow. So Stevenson did not get a single shot on goal after the last update.
No, they did not.
So we're talking over a span of 8 minutes without a shot on goal?
Yeah, the last shot they had was dumped left wide. It technically wasn't on net,
Yeah.
so.
No, that's fair. So what have you seen, though, that has allowed Hartland to prevent the Spartan offense to get going and whatnot? Are they pinching along the blue lines, or are they forcing them to the outside?
They're definitely forcing them outside. I also think that in terms of just the physical, they're just kind of playing a little bit of mental games with this kind of a younger Spartans team a little bit, and they've been able to get in their head a little bit and not allowing Stevenson to really put any type of offensive pressure whatsoever. Force them, like I just said, from the outside, but even on the forecheck too, just doing a really good job of poking the puck away anytime the Spartans have a good pass.
Yeah, and the Spartans try to get the puck into the offensive zone. You're right. That there's good poke checks that have kept that away and kept Stevenson's offense on its heels, which is something that I'm sure not a lot of people at home want to hear, but unfortunately, it's the truth. As tonight, the Spartans, who are normally the favorites, are playing the role of the underdogs to the Hartland Eagles. But what do you think Stevenson needs to do in the second period to get the pucks in? We've seen a lot of dumping and chasing by both teams, so that means both teams' defenses have been playing well. What do you think Stevenson needs to do? Maybe cycle the puck better with better tape-to-tape passing. What do you think they need to do?
I think it's definitely passing. Passing, and also I think at the same time, not really getting in the baiting. I mean, Hartland's been baiting them into a lot of just situations where they have to kind of play them a little close and give themselves some more separation. The Eagles have done a really good job of getting in front of the net and just causing some confusion on the Spartans' part. And I think the Spartans really just need to kind of establish, because you've seen them when they get a team that's bigger, they've been able to kind of outsmart them a little bit. But second period has always been a period for the Spartans where they can make the adjustments. So I'm interested to see what Coach Mitchell has in store for them.
Yeah, you're right. And the first two periods have always been kind to the Spartans. We'll see if the second period is kind to them tonight. So far, the first period hasn't been kind to either team. As again, it's still scoreless here at the Hartland Sports Complex in Hartland, Michigan. As we will step away, we'll play hopefully a couple of songs. If not, if you don't hear them, that's okay. We will be back with the start of the second period in a few moments. Again, your score here at the Hartland Sports Complex: Stevenson 0, Hartland 0. On your home for Livonia Stevenson Spartan Hockey, sportsradiodetroit.com. Welcome.
I wasn't sure if that was a test or not there.
No, I was going to say welcome back to the start of the second period. We anticipated it. We have technical difficulties, but thank you for listening to the entire recorded version of this game.
Yeah, I did not. It lasted longer than I anticipated. I'm not going to lie, but Yeah, we're not able to get back on. If we do, we'll let you know. But for now,
Yeah, for now we're just going to do this and keep it great. Stevenson starting the second period with still 38 seconds of their power play. Now after we talked, 17 seconds. Walking this one in was Stephen Hunt. Gets forced off the puck. Now collecting it is Laws. Laws has it there for a moment. Tried to keep this one in. Here's a shot fired in. Tomey with a save. 6 seconds left as Hartland clears. But, man, this game has been exceptional. We will give you, like I said, we will have this for you at the conclusion of this game live on our website. Still the same link, so you don't have to go anywhere. You can just stick it right there. We'll have it right there for you. It'd be perfect. Both teams back to full strength. Again, what you missed in this first period was two players. Number 4, Max McElmurray of Hartland, and number 5, Brendan Hurd. Going to get a game misconduct for fighting. Ian Kimball's going to stay in the game as he only had 2 minutes, as Kimball and McElmurray were the ones, going at it, but Brendan Hurd came to Kimball's defense and started throwing punches. Anytime you throw a punch in high school hockey, it's an automatic fighting call and a game misconduct. We'll get this one kind of sorted out. Someone's going to the box, and it's Austin Adamick. So there you go. Not even a minute, minute 12?
Yeah, about a minute 12, yeah.
Into the second period? No one's in the penalty box, it looks like, so that's good. Even though the penalty box and the bench look like one and the same right now. Face-offs in the Spartan end. They're going to get it, clear it into the Hartland end, as in this period, Stevenson is attacking right to left across your field division. Hartland trying to get the puck out of their own end. He's going to stop and regather himself is Dakota Cott. Cott's going to get a big outlet pass intended there for Adam Patilla. So Adamick is serving time for cross-checking, but they don't have it up on the scoreboard. So that's interesting, as we still have 5-on-5 hockey. So not really sure what that one's all about. Stevenson trying to get the puck out of their own end. Good forechecking by Hartland. Getting the puck was Larson. He's going to pitchfork into the far side corner. Larson keeps this one in at the half wall. Stevenson still trying to get into the neutral zone. They do. Here's a beautiful play. It looks like Spears. No, it's Dominic Glenn. Glenn had it there for a moment. He was forced off the puck on a good back check by Hartland. Kieran Carlisle tying it up on the far side corner. He's going to come out with it. Now with the puck is Grant Patilla. He had the puck, loses it in the neutral zone. Hunt's going to get this one, and he's going to fire it in. Getting to it is Laws at the end line. He's pestered by a couple of people, and tying him up was Sam Costamo. Now Hartland still trying to get it out of their own end. Grant Patilla surveys the land, quickly gets hit. His eyes took a little too long. Somehow he comes out with the puck, though. A little bit of a breakout. Stevenson doing the 2-3 bail perfectly and stop everybody. The puck now is dumped in and chased after it, but Sharkey gets this one up, gets it up to the half wall, and gets it all the way down to Hartland's end. It's not going to be icing, though. So that's fortunate for Stevenson as Hartland tries to get the puck out. Ryan Witten had it there for a moment, gets a beautiful outlet pass to Gabe Anderson. Tries to get a cross-ice pass. Looks like to Larson. Larson had it there for a moment and fired in. So here's an interesting development, Raj. McElmurray's back in the game.
Wow. Surprised he was the one that threw the punch, too.
Well, him and Brendan Hurd threw punches. So I'm going to keep an eye out for number 5. Who's out there on the ice right now? Sorry about that for a moment. Had someone trip over our microphone, so we're good. Didn't miss anything, though. The refs are good. Still getting stuff sorted out in the neutral zone. So we fortunately had that happen with a stoppage of play. I was going to say it's a packed house here. So we tried to MacGyver the setup. Now at the face-off, it's Owens Patilla. Looks like he's going to go up. Again, Brendan Hurd is going to get a 5-minute major, so that's interesting. So that's what they were sorting out at the 4-minute mark. So that's going to be disastrous for Stevenson either way. Hurd's going to get some time for boarding. Again, this could be disastrous. There's a shot, pulls him with a blocker save, goes up into the netting. So Brendan Hurd gets into a Donnybrook, and then later when he gets back onto the ice, gets a 5-minute major for boarding. That's a bad penalty. Can't take that. Patilla's going to get ready to do battle with Waldo. Now Stevenson out with the puck. Coming out with it is Laws. It's 2-on-1. Laws with a shot. Tomey blocker save. Laws and Waldo, it was the 2-on-1. He could have passed it if Laws wanted to, but Tomey made the save instead. Man, I think that was the best look Stevenson had all game. Hartland trying to race this one out. Tulpa has it now. Tulpa fires a shot. It's going to be wide. Stevenson has the puck inside the corner. There's a centering opportunity. Fanning on the shot was Larson, and will have another penalty. Going to see who this one's on. So Larson's going to have the penalty called on him. So that's going to help the 5-minute major just a little bit. Basically a minute of action in between the 5-minute major start and Hartland getting a penalty. Face-off controlled by the Eagles. Walking this one out. It's Costamo. Costamo retreats. Gets a pass to McElmurray. McElmurray gets it up to Anderson. Anderson can't get to it. So Larson's serving time for hooking. Sanderson gives us one up. Here's a shot from the point. Pulls and makes a save. That offered by Costamo, and the net, I think, is off the mooring, and it is. It's the third time that's happened today. And again, the home crowd is not happy with that at all. That one seemed incidental, though. Don't know about the other two, but it is what it is. Again, we have 4-on-4 hockey. Again, glad you could join us here on SportsRadioDetroit.com. I'm Ben Sloggy, joined with Roger Castillo, who's checking on some equipment, and he'll be back. Face-off's going to be to the right of Polson on the far side dot. McElmurray's going to drop his stick for it. That's not Seth Laws. It's Patrick McGowan. McGowan gets kicked out of the face-off circle, and Suzio will replace him. Suzio drops the stick, wins the draw. Austin Adamick has it in the corner, tries to get it out to the half wall. He does, but that's where McElmurray has it. He's going to send this one right back in. Puck now played by Anderson. We're in the assistant. And that's going to be poke checked away there by Suzio. There's a shot. Pulls and makes a save. So we still have a minute left of 4-on-4 hockey and still about 2:46 left of the 5-minute major. Glad to have you back, Raj.
Thank you very much.
It's been a comedy of errors today, huh?
Yeah, but good old Specs Howard training there. Coming through.
There's another shot. Polson makes big saves out of big saves. And the blue crew are, no, that's not the blue crew. That's the student section for Hartland. They're booing again as the net's off the moorings. Polson's saying there's nothing he can do. That's the 4th time that's happened in this game so far. So you can see why he's an unpopular kid.
So I missed a boarding call, I heard?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. Guess who did it? Brendan Hurd.
Oh, boy.
Gets back onto the game and gets a boarding call. So this is going to be a tough battle, obviously, for the younger kids. It's just getting used to this rivalry. So
Was it a final warning?
I think it might be. 4th time you can't really explain away. Face-off controlled by Hartland inside the Spartan end. Again, 31 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. Stefanik gets the puck into the neutral zone. Everyone's battling around for it inside the neutral zone. Coming out with it is Waldo. Waldo has it. Gets him 2 into the slot. He's forced off the puck. Yeah, the only other thing you missed was basically the Spartans' best scoring opportunity. It was a 2-on-1.
Laws?
Well, Laws and Waldo had a 2-on-1. Laws decided to not pass it and shoot it. And it was a big save by Tomey. Speaking of which, Seth Laws back in, fires a shot. Rebound still loose. Tomey had no idea where it was. But Sarovich coming to the rescue and gets the puck into the neutral zone. Here's another turnover. It's Kimball. So that's, well, we knew Kimball wasn't going to serve time. And Kimball dumps it in, and they're going to say it's icing, even though Kimball dumped it in way ahead of, well, it's not going to be icing. They're going to have a face-off inside the neutral zone. So the officials are, I was going to say, we're having some technical difficulties. The officials having some technical difficulties as well. Go figure.
I must have used half a roll of tape on that. Our setup here, ladies and gentlemen, is we're at the end of a stairway, and we have the extension cord all the way across, like a
hallway,
basically. So
I mean, it is. It's a hallway.
And the cord is suspended high, so we have to reinforce the cord a little bit so it doesn't slack.
Yeah. The slack, of course, gravity and physics takes over at that point.
Yep.
That's as best as I can explain it to you without
getting too nerdy about it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, pretty much. There's a minute left of the 5-minute major. So far, no harm, no foul. Still scoreless. So we're almost officially halfway through this game. It's 8:50 left here in the second period. And this one's getting hotly contested. And the beauty about this place at the Hartland Sports Complex, it's kind of built similar to the Kensington Valley Ice House, but this place is packed wall to wall.
Yeah, I don't think there's an empty seat in here.
No, and it's definitely standing room only, and I think that's full. There's a shot! Polson makes a save. Joey Larson offers a big rip on the far side circle. And that was a center mass save that Polson didn't have to kick a post off for. But, man, this game has been billed as a good matchup, and sure enough, it has been a good matchup. Keeping it in at the point was Briggs. He walks the line, gives us one up. Now with the puck. Druskinis fires that one in and beats Polson. We have a 1-0 game on a power play goal. On the 5-minute major, there was 13 seconds left on it. And Hartland gets on the board on a beautiful rip from the slot by number 15, John Druskinis, for his 6th goal of the season.
I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tough place to play. The crowd really gets into it here.
Yes, they do.
Out of all the crowds, I think of all the games I've been to so far this year, this has been pretty intense.
No argument there. Face-off controlled by Hartland. So assisting it is number 7, Grant Briggs, and number 21, Trent Cross. There's a shot on Tomey, makes a save. Ian Kimball had it there for a moment. That was a quick one. I have to stay on my toes as I'm checking my notes. Tomey's made some big saves in the second period, though. And here's a turnover. Kimball has it in the slot. Deflected in front. Here's another look. Puck still loose. Suzio has it. Tries to get a centering opportunity. No one can go. And a Spartan player is down.
And he looks like he got some contact right to the helmet, too. And that looks like it's number... it looks like that is...
Oh, we don't want to guess. That's Brendan Hurd.
Yeah. And he took a shot right in front of the net as he was trying to shoot the puck. Coach Sagata coming out there to check on him. And he is down.
Yes, he is. The trainer's coming out. Did he take did he block a shot? Or did he just get hit?
He got hit because the two Spartan offensive players who were crashed in the net. And looks like he's putting some weight down his leg, though. It looks like he cannot skate there.
Yeah, it is definitely a lower body injury.
Yeah, it looks like his left lower injury there. We saw, and the Eagles last year beat up the Spartans pretty much in both games.
Yes, they did.
And there was
Stefanik went in the KLAA championship after the first period.
Yeah, it went down. Yeah,
went down and never came back. That was Kevin Stefanik. Mark, of course, plays wearing the same family number, number 7. But yeah, he took a big lick. And the officials, it's interesting. They have 3 Spartans talking to one official, and the defenseman talking to another official. And Hartland student section is loving it. Well, we're back to action here. 7:24 left here in the second period. Hartland has a 1-0 lead. Larson drops his stick, so does McGowan, and McGowan wins the draw. McDonald gets it now, walks this one in, tries to deke around on the near side boards, can't get to the puck. Coming out of it, leading kind of a breakout is Sarovich. Sarovich is going to flip this one ahead. Polson's going to cover it up. And we'll have a face-off. 7:02 left here in the second period. Still a 1-0 game. Larson and Hillebrand dropping their sticks. They're ready. Here's a shot on Polson immediately after the draw. Puck still loose. He makes another save. Puck now at the end line. Hillebrand trying to get the puck out. He's pestered by Carlisle. Carlisle still pestering. Comes out with the puck, gives it up to the point. Sarovich has it. Here's an interception. Laws with it. Trying to race this one through. Wearing the captain's C. He's one of 2 that wears it on this team. Laws centering opportunity to Hunt. Another centering opportunity to Hillebrand. No one can connect. Adam Hurd has it. There's a shot on the near side. Hunt had a good look, and that one went wide. My goodness, 3 good looks. And the Spartans trying to tie it up, and so far they can't. That was a nice hard rip by Stephen McDonald.
That took a wicked curve there.
Yes, it did. Trying to play the bounce. Plays a mean pinball. Here's Suzio. He gets it. Tries to get a centering pass to Kimball, and that's intercepted. Kept it at the point by Adam Hurd. He's going to pitchfork this one into the end line. Kimball has it. Gives it one up to the point. McDonald's going to backhand this one to Suzio, who's waiting at the end line. He's just going to touch it to the near side. Collected now by Sarovich. Gets it up to Larson, who's racing through the neutral zone. Joey Larson, 16 goals on the year. Forced to the outside. Centering opportunity. Polson makes a save on a quick shot. Offered there by Adam Patillo. Rebound comes out. Kept it at the point. There's a shot and block. Racing. Jared Anderson gets it. He's all alone and finally tied up. And he's taken off the puck. That's going to be a penalty. And I don't know if he had a half a step. Could have been a penalty shot, but they're not going to award it to him. But Jaron Anderson putting on the afterburners to get to that one.
Dakota Cott making a case saying that he got all stick, but the rest are not buying it.
And Hartland so far is lucky that they didn't call for a penalty shot here. But yeah, you're right. Dakota Cott tried to plead his case as he was going to the bench. Didn't matter. So one power play goal separates us. Maybe another one could tie us. Face off inside the Hartland end to the left of Brett Tomey. McGowan's going to be ready for this one as Owen Patilla. They're going to do battle. Stevenson needs a goal. Their offense has finally started to pick up rhythm late here in the second period. They win the draw. McGowan has it. No, excuse me, that's Adamick. Adamick loses it. Aiden's going to go back to get it. Cross-ice pass to Waldo. Waldo has it, gives it back up to Aiden. Aiden drops this one off to Austin. So Austin's going to be a forward in this power play attack. He's going to send this one in. Austin's been playing defense all year. Been playing it very well. There's a centering opportunity. And Waldo tried to intercept that one. It didn't matter. Here's Owen Patilla. He comes out with it anyways. This gets forced off the puck as he went into the slot. Jaden Spears has it. He's going to try to race this one through. Gets it, stops, dekes into the slot. Now he's going to deke to the far side. Spears still has it. Tries to center it down. Deflection. Puck still loose. Tomey makes 2 saves and a big clear for Hartland. Drew Skinnis, who has the lone goal today, makes a big clear as he made a good defensive play there for the Eagles. But man, Tomey standing tall in net.
Kind of big in this period. He has a saves percentage on the year is 1.1. Goals against average is 1.14, and he's showing why. He's
in a save percentage of 95%.
95%. That's
with 4 shutouts.
Yeah.
That's 4 shutouts halfway through the year. In 16 games, a quarter of the games, you shut out your opponents.
It's impressive.
That is nuts. I'm sorry, Brett Tomey, but you're crazy. Stevenson gets the draw, wins the draw, and Suzio has it. Suzio racing for it, trying to get through. Trying to still do battle, trying to get this one off. Coming out with it, Kimball centers it to McDonald. McDonald has it at the point. He's going to fire this one in, deflected in front, and it went in! Seth Laws in the slot, batted it in! Power play goal, knots this one up with 4:11 left in the second period.
What great attention there by Laws, and he knocked it in midair and was able to just deflect it just enough in there against the goalie who's been standing on his head the entire time. But Spartans' pressure there finally got to him, and he is not happy with himself right now.
No, but Seth Laws in his 7th game, and remember, he was battling an injury, gets now his 3rd goal for his 8th point. So we are tied at 1. Face-off controlled by Stevenson.
That was a power play, correct?
Yeah, that's a power play goal.
Best time to come out of that power play slump, eh?
So McDonald and Suzio are going to get the assists, and that's rightfully so. So Suzio gets assist number 12 on the year. Wow, 12 assists.
This is frustrating
for Josh Suzio, and then McDonald has number 9 on the year for the assists. Go ahead.
To say it's just frustrating that we can't. The steal has prevented us from calling this out there on the ears right now.
It's okay. People will still listen to us after the game, and that's all that matters. We're happy to bring you this colossal KLAA battle. How do you like that? Kind of word play.
KLAA crossover. Kill a crossover.
And a colossal battle.
And a colossal battle.
Yep. Chock full of them, Raj. Chock full of them, my friend. But so far, so glad you can spend and start your weekend here with us on Sports Radio Detroit. Again, sorry we couldn't give this broadcast to you live. We tried for about a good solid period, and the structural steel won. Keeping up with, well, here's a shot, glove saved, is deflected wide. Dakota Cott had a good look there. was going to try to do another Star Trek reference, but.
Can't phase it out.
Oh, puck still loose.
Polson didn't know what it was.
I didn't know where it was. Polson made his save, and then it came out of nowhere, and that's going to be icing now on Stevenson. That's why I kind of stopped myself, because Polson lost the puck. I lost the puck. Hartland lost the puck. Stevenson didn't, and then they cleared it for icing. But, yeah, this has been a battle. This is what you expect. This is what we all wanted last year at USA Hockey for a state championship. And again, Stevenson, the underdog tonight. It's the heavily favored Hartland team who has not lost in 348 days and are undefeated against a state of Michigan team, even though their record is 15-1 on the year, but they have not lost to a state of Michigan team in about a year. Just shy of a year. Jared Anderson prevents a breakup, and then Hartland gets the puck right back. Gabe Anderson has it, avoids a hit, gives up the puck. Dasky had it there for a moment. Good to see him back playing. He's playing sparingly. This is only his third game of action. But it's a good sign of a coaching staff and test in a game like this, if you've only seen three games, to get a nod on defense. Do you think that could be since they're mixing up Austin Adamick on defense, do you think that the reason why they have a kid, don't get me wrong, Dylan's a great kid. Plays very hard, plays very well. But again, he's only seen 3 games worth of action, right? This is now his third. But he's a defender, and it allows that, you can have that lineup change maybe.
Well, it gives a little greater flexibility. And right now, the Spartans are trying to look for anything they can in terms of just not only defensively to just give it an advantage, but just a more offensive fire punch too.
Yeah, speaking of which, Spears with an interception, gives it up to Kimball. Kimball has a 2-on-1. He's going to go! Top shelf! Ian Kimball! 2-1 game with 2:08 left in the second period.
What a shot, and that was a rifle shot, right corner, and he had no chance at all to stop that, and Toma looks rattled a little bit.
I was going to say, Tomey had no shot. That was a snipe from the far side dot.
And Tomey's calling the team over to the corner, kind of.
He's telling his guys, I'm all right. But, man, you're right. Kimball looked like he was going to pass it on the 2-on-1, kept it high in the slot by the dot, and
that was a good
sniped the top shelf.
I want to say it was like a no-look, almost like a no-look to it.
Yeah, right? It was a good deke, like he was going to pass, recollected shot. Like I said, sniped the top shelf. That was beautiful by Ian Kimball, who got, really quick, his 9th goal of the year, which would actually put him 3rd on Hartland's squad.
Wow.
But it leads the Spartans with 9 this year. Can you believe that? 9 goals is only good for 3rd on Hartland's team. It's the best for one is not the best for the other, but we said, as before, Stevenson is a more balanced team.
Hartland's too much 2 lines, correct?
About 2.5.
Yeah.
Stevenson runs a full 3, even 4 lines. Still trying to wait and see if there was any assists on Kimball's goal. I don't think there was, though.
No, I think he came in.
Yeah, I think he intercepted it at the far side blue line and walked it in all alone. You're right. We have 1:05 left here. It's been an action-packed second period. Again, we wish we could be live for you. But, hey, still have the game for you anyway, so.
It's true.
It's not all bad. It's not all bad at all. Again, 2-1 your score here at the Hartland Sports Complex. We saw that depth, though, starting to bubble up. Remember, Kimball was the one who got into that instigation in the first period.
It's true.
Puck inside the Stevenson end. They're trying to get this one out. Hartland now starting to throw their body around, and why not? Adam Patilla, big body. Trying to do his best with it. Trying to keep this one, and here it comes. 2-on-2. McGowan gives us one up. Anderson tries to leave it on a drop-off pass. McGowan with a shot, saved by Tomey. 30 seconds left here in the second period. Centering opportunity goes to no one. Kept it at the point. Here's a shot. Oh, big save again by Tomey, and it goes to the top of the netting. That could have been trouble if it bounced behind them, but man. Oh, man.
It had a lot of spin, too, on that.
The puck is finding eyes for the net. How do you like that turn of events?
When it flipped up in the air, it had a little bit of a kind of torque to it.
It did. That's what I'm saying. The puck has eyes for the net finally. Some of these shots have now gotten weird, funny bounces. But I want to talk to the scorers table during intermission and see what's kind of going on, why there wasn't a game misconduct or anything like that. Because to say that these two teams are just, that they're just letting them play, don't necessarily agree with that. But walking this through, the lone goal scorer for Hartland today, Andrew Skinnis, fires a shot, pulls and makes a save on the near side, and that'll do it. 2 periods in the books. Stevenson, Hartland combining for 3 goals in the second period, and Stevenson claiming 2 of them with a 2-1 lead. And quickly, let's just recap how that happened. Getting the goals started for Hartland was number 15, John Skinnis, on the power play. It was the 5-minute major that we talked about on the boarding call by Brendan Hurd. And it was late. It was with about 8 seconds left or so of that 5-minute major. And he still scored, so that was how we got to 1-0, assisting that one, number 7, Grant Briggs, and then number 21, Trent Cross, getting in with their assist. But then Stevenson using the power play to knot it up. Right in the slot, number 10, one of the captains, Seth Laws, they call him Rulesy, gets his 3rd goal of the year. His 8th point of the season on a beautiful goal assisted by Suzio and McDonald. And then with 2 minutes left in the period, it was a beautiful 2-on-1. He decided to keep it all himself as Ian Kimball gets number 9 on the year, sniping the top shelf. But Raj, we said Stevenson's offense needed to work and improve and get better to find some scoring opportunities. What were the shots on goal for the second period? Because it seems like they were starting to outshoot Hartland.
Yes, they did. They outshot him in that period 12-10.
Wow. So there you go. So they had 6 in the first period. So that means that they had, 18-20?
18-20. That's correct, yep.
So far. So it's still fairly even. And again, these two teams used the power play to get back at each other. And again, got a beautiful snipe by Ian Kimball to take the lead. But Raj, what did you see? It was a different second period than the first. The first period was all defense. Second period, a lot more offense.
Yeah, but I thought that in terms of the defensively speaking, I thought that Stevenson did a really good job of taking away the middle for Hartland. I thought they were able to pressure him outside as well. But there was a lot of bad passing by Hartland that led those Spartan opportunities. But the Spartans were able to pass better. They were able to also, in the offensive zone, to just be able to take some better shots. And even, I think, playing the front of the net better. And you saw that deflection there on the first goal, and it was just all centering up for Tommy, and it shook him after that first goal. You could see there's kind of a difference, especially or Tomei. Sorry, is it Tomei? I'm sorry.
Tommy.
Okay, Tomei. So Tomei,
like your favorite baseball player,
okay.
Tomei.
Oh. It depends on what uniform he was wearing, but either way, no.
Out of the 20 he wore.
Out of the 20 he wore, yes. But I thought the Spartans did a really good job of just applying that pressure. And if you think about it, though, I mean, how is Tomei's going to respond facing a team like this? They've don't get me wrong, St. Michael's was a good team.
Yeah.
But Hartland hasn't really been contested. They've been out.
Well, their offense has led them a good portion.
Outside
of
what? Salem 3-0, right? But that was Salem. Yeah. Salem plays everybody tough.
They do.
So.
But again, they win the UP. They survived those games too.
Yeah.
So. But one thing also, I think, since we mentioned it, Ian Kimball using that good, back check, or as I keep saying back check, but I know people are going to want me to say back pressure because that's what it's called now instead of a back check. But starting that rush, so the defense is creating offense for the Spartans as well.
Yes, I agree, and it's allowing the Spartans too to kind of, you can tell they're a little relaxed more in this period than they were in the first. Yeah,
they're more comfortable. Everyone's getting their legs back up to a big rivalry setting, and Stevenson, like we said, they're the underdogs tonight, and they're playing like the top dog right now after 2. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with the start of the third period. Again, your score at the end of 2, Livonia Stevenson 2, Hartland 1 on your home for the Livonia Stevenson Hockey, sportsradiodetroit.com. RadioDetroit.com. Ben Salagi joined with Roger Castillo. As both these teams are underway, people finding their seats back here at the Hartland Sports Complex. Again, thank you so much for your patience as we tried to be live, but we had to be live to tape. Hearing the parents during the intermission, getting the word out as we're officially 53 seconds into the third period here. But so we had some explanation. I got to talk to the officials on why there wasn't a game misconduct, and they said, honestly, it's our discretion. And we felt it was just a normal hockey play, a normal hockey scrum after the game, or after the play. We didn't think it was malicious intent. It was one kid protecting another in a hotly contested game, so we just thought it was going to be a quick, one and done. There was a quick shot over poles and went to the netting. But that's why there wasn't going to be a game misconduct. And Coach Robertson was like, I love it. I love the call because that's hockey. He was good. So
he was getting it really animated about it.
He loved it. You know what everyone else loved? Ian Kimball's snipe.
Yeah,
there's a shot on Polson, and the net goes off the mooring yet again.
Talking to her about that, he was like, "What a shot!"
Yeah, Herb loves the kid. He's like, "Oh, that kid's going to be a junior player. No question about it." So. And the officials are still talking with polls, and this is now what, the fifth, maybe sixth time?
Fifth time, yeah.
So Adam Hurd serving time for cross-checking. That's the official call. Is Hartland trying to get back on it here? Hartland wins the draw as McElmurray had it there for a moment. But, yeah, normally in high school hockey, once a punch is thrown, you're gone. But it's at a referee's discretion. And that's why everyone's allowed to play. And, of course, the initial penalty on Kimball was still served. So got that good explanation. Thank you so much for the officials for explaining it during the intermission as they were taking their water break. And that's one thing, too. The MHSAA are always looking for officials. If you want to make some extra money, if you're in college, you still love the game of hockey and you want to be around it and get some exercise, it's a beautiful way to stay connected to the game.
Quite a workout.
I was going to say, it's a great way to stay connected to the game, help spread the love of the game to the players and to the fans. And we know it's a thankless job. A lot of jobs are thankless, let's be honest.
Yes.
But we could always appreciate the
my day job comes to mind for that.
Well, we're going to keep personal things out of it. But, again, the men in stripes.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's tough, but they do a good job when they can. And they're human. They'll make mistakes.
All kidding aside, no, the refs have a tough job. They do it out of the love for the game, and some of these they have full-time jobs, and they're human too. So make sure you respect that.
Well, yeah, and like I said, the MHSAA are looking for officials for any sport. Like I said, you want to make some extra cash and spread your love of the game, feel free. There's another penalty on Josh Suzio. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for a minute, too. So there could be another damage as, Tolpa had a good look there. Gives it up at the point. Gives it right back to Cott. To Tolpa, cycled down. Now back to Tolpa. Tolpa cycles this one back down. Collecting it is Carlisle. Cross-ice pass to Cott. Cott is going to fire a shot. It's going to be blocked by McGowan.
Nice job there.
Cleared by Hillebrand. 41 seconds left with this 5-on-3. Stevenson has had their backs to the wall a couple of times. Walked this one in, was caught. Again, remember, they had to kill the 5-minute major, and they almost did. They gave up only one goal instead of multiple goals, so that's kind of a win. Good job by Stevenson. Doing a good job trying to keep the puck loose. Spearsy had it there for a moment. Lost it. Love the parents, though. All the Stevenson parents knew immediately that we weren't broadcasting live. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Great. Oliver were like, are you guys having issues? I was like, yeah, we're live to tape. And the net's off the mooring again. But, yeah, just, and here's another reason why I love, while they're figuring this one out, right? I was trying to figure out something. You were mentioning, your day job, yesterday, one of my coworkers had a scarf, but it looked like a blanket. So I went to Twitter. I was like, guys, I need help. We need to settle an inter-office debate. Is this a scarf or is it a blanket? Guess who chimed with the winning comment?
Who's that?
Melissa Hillebrand said, actually, that's a pashmina. And, to which I said, I don't know what a pashmina is. You're going to have to explain it to me as someone's going to come back from the box. So it's a 5-on-4 quick shot screen.
I thought, so is that another fancy word for shawl?
Like a shawl?
Shawl.
There's a shot. Polson makes a save. No, actually, it's just a large, because I asked her, I'm like, what is it? She goes, it's basically a large scarf. So it's kind of like a shawl in a way, I guess. But, yeah, so my coworker technically won the argument, and I even said, that's a pretty good loophole. So thank you to Melissa for correcting me in my ignorance on fashion, even though today I'm wearing a pretty nice scarf, I think. And it's actually a scarf. It's a long rectangular strip of fabric, not a blanket. Even though you could use a blanket in here, as the heaters have appeared to go off.
That's why I'm rocking my my Carhartt hat, because
there you go. Here's another shot, and that's big save. McElmurray had it on the doorstep, and a baby toe save by Polson keeps it 2-1. There's another shot and sniped. Gabe Anderson right from the slot. Glove side, and we're tied at 2, and it's not a power play goal, unfortunately. It's an even strength goal, but a beautiful snipe.
that was a great shot by Gabe Anderson, and he got right on the center and just sniped it home, similar to what you saw earlier from Stevenson, but there's nothing that Polson could have done about it. It was a quick shot, and Hartland ties it up at 2 with 13-18 left to go here in the third.
Yeah, literally a second after the power play expired, Gabe Anderson, number 11, gets number 11 on the year to tie it up at 2. My goodness. Let's see who they give the assist to as we hear the PA announcer in the background. See if they announce it or not. They didn't announce it for Kimball's goal, but Spearsy got the assist on that one. But the puck, we have a little stoppage of play. Well, man, Gabe Anderson walked it high above, in between the circles, completes the Venn diagram for a 2-2. 2-2 tie. So there we go. One power play goal for each team and one even strength goal for each team. And Stevenson's had their back against the wall a couple of times with bad penalties. Hartland has the puck in their own end. There's a shot, McDonald! Oh my goodness! That is a beautiful rip, and Toby has his head in his hands. How did that one go in, Austin? Austin Adamick gets the lead right back. And Brett Toby's just as stunned as I am. It was a prayer of a shot high in the slot. Austin just turned around, fired it right on in, and it went through the 5-hole. Right through the wickets, as they say, for the 6th goal of the year for the other captain. So both captains scoring today. Can you believe that? And a super sophomore as well.
Yeah, super sophomore, yeah. Wow, what a goal.
That is amazing. As you hear Kashmir in the background, one of my favorite Zeppelin songs. If you want to know a little bit more about me, which I'm sure people don't.
It's not true.
No, I'm kidding. We'll keep the broadcast about the kids, Ben. No. That's going to be an unassisted goal for Adamick. But, yeah. This game has been lived up to its billing and then some. Austin Adamick, the captain. Seth Laws, the other captain. Both with a goal today. And, of course, Ian Kimball. So you want your captains to make big plays, and so far they have today. Face off to the left of Tomey, controlled by Hartland. Coming out with the puck into the neutral zone was Kraus. Kraus had it there for a moment, gives it up to Owen Patilla. Patilla gives this one up to Cott. Cott's going to fire this one in. Polson's going to glove it on the bounce. Man, I don't think Polson plays baseball. I know his father did, obviously.
Yep.
Father played baseball, but he took that bad hop perfectly in the glove.
He did. His father also played offensive guard for Westland John Glenn back in the. I'm not going to say his age because I don't want to, But he was a pretty good offensive lineman.
We'll just say back in the day.
Back in the day when Glenn was a powerhouse.
Yeah. Dane Cook would say back in the day was a Wednesday. If you're a Dane Cook fan. So
that's probably the first and only time that Dane Cook will ever be referenced on this show.
Oh, man. I like comedians, though.
Yeah.
People like going to concerts. I like seeing comedians. I'd rather laugh for an hour and a half. There's a big hit on the far side. Dasky throwing his weight around. There's a shot. Center mass saved by Polson.
And
people are crashing the net now as more guys going at it.
It's getting rowdy in here.
Yeah, well, Dasky protecting Polson and Polson doing the smart thing, just ejecting himself from the situation. And Spears now. Spears and Adam Patilla going at it, jawing at it a little bit, and refs are going to separate him as Spears is going to go to the box and serve some time. But
Turvo a little bit, kind of exaggerate that fall a little bit, in my opinion.
A little bit. Like the name, though, so I can't fault him.
Yeah.
Benny.
Can't go wrong with that name.
I was going to say, Bens have to stick together, even though we have a sickness named after us. Well, it's the Bens, but still.
Oh, yeah. Then when you go underwater and then you come back up.
You come back too fast.
Yeah.
You didn't let your blood pressurize or decompress and pressurize. Yep.
I heard that's not a really good feeling.
No. But look at what you learn if you listen to Stevenson broadcasts here on Sports Radio Detroit. You learn a little bit of everything.
And that's also a very good Radiohead album, too.
See? Your discography. Every single broadcast. I'm telling you, when you have grandkids, you're seriously just gonna be like, go ahead, kids. Let's kill some time around the fire and try to stump Grandpa. And
unless they ask me about music the last 5 years, then I can, they can stump me all day on that one.
So it's still gonna be 5-on-5 hockey, even though someone is serving time for cross-checking, and that someone's Jaden Spears. It's the second time that's happened today. We still had 5-on-5 hockey and a penalty being served. So it is what it is, as the puck was cleared by Stevenson.
Was it because maybe Hartland also was guilty of something, or just?
I think they also maybe put a man in the box. So, yeah,
Okay.
It could be double minors. But I tell you, man, when you're gonna be like that old guy in like a nursing home that's just gonna win every music trivia. You'd be like, oh yes, I remember it was 1985, and it was so and so. There was a shot on Polson. Made a quick save, and then you'd give like 4 facts on it. Be like, Mr. Castillo, we went to question 5. Oh, what was a good song? Number 5 off the album of blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you're doing that radio voice.
Hey, hey, hey. Screaming Dan, hey. Here's a centering opportunity for Hartland. Not going to go anywhere. Here's Brendan Hurd. Looks like he's healthy, skating with both of his legs. So he can't really say which one was injured. Maybe he just had to collect his breath and regather himself, but he's fine. But I wonder, we should chalk up how many references we do in a broadcast.
They have the bell go off every time that happens?
Yeah. Ding. Yeah. We'll just do the sound effect for people. We could do that. Here's a shot into the netting, and we'll have a face-off. As both these teams still trying to throw haymakers and trying to land a knockout punch. So far, the Spartans, I would say, kind of right. I'm not saying Hartland's pinned in the corner, but Stevenson's circling on the inside, and Hartland's on the outside, so they have the inside ring advantage in this one.
I don't think Hartland's kind of expected this.
Well, I don't think either team expected this, to be honest. This has been a pretty evenly fought matchup in a rivalry night. By the way, if you like boxing, a little quick promo. SRD Ringside with Ray Vipon and Brad Chaikin. Do articles and podcasts once a month on the latest Detroit boxing scene. They do good work, those two. They do. Here's a shot. Oh, that was fanned on as McGowan tried to get a goal. Me and Patrick have a little side bet for tomorrow's game. He told me he was going to get a goal against Country Day tomorrow. We made this bet, I think, before the Traverse City trip. So puck goes all the way down to the Hartland end. Hartland's going to play it. Starts with a breakout. Larson has it, gives us one up. Now with the puck, it's Anderson. Anderson races through. He's forced off of it. And Polson's going to cover it up right in front of him. But, yeah, that's how confident Patrick McGowan is.
Call a shot, eh?
He called his shot on Sam Avola. So, Sam, if you're listening, save me some money and make some saves whenever McGowan's on the ice. We have a tenor on it. So we kept the wages small. So in case I'm cutting into his allowance money or whatever. Brendan Hurd gets rocked right in front of us as he cleared the puck. That was a beautiful big hit by Shane Paxton. As that one rattled the boards and rattled the bones of Brendan Hurd. Here's a quick shot by Suzio. Went into a crowd, not going to matter. Yeah, now it's starting to get chippy and physical. As a stick goes flying, that's Mark Stefanik's stick and no call. Coach Mitchell wanted a call and not going to get one. Now we have a stick up. Hartland touches it, and they will serve time. But, man, this has gotten to a level of a respectable physicality level, which we have not seen since the Wallace tournament around Thanksgiving.
It's been a while since we've seen it kind of get this escalated. I know Salem tried to kind of start it, but it didn't really go anywhere. But no, it's been a really good game.
It's been an amazing game. This is what high school hockey is all about. There's definitely more here at high school. At the high school level, you can still make your way to the pros. I'll be talking to a pro for a column on a feature on a kid who successfully did it. And if you're thinking it's the Winnipeg goalie, you would be wrong. Adam Patilla serving time for high sticking for Hartland as we're officially halfway through the third period. 8:30 left on the board. Stevenson still leading 3-2 as they have the power play, and they'll just dump this one in. Going after it, Hillebrand pressuring Tomey. Tomey gives this one up and clears it instead. Aiden Adamick gets to the puck, gives it to his brother Austin. Austin has a goal today. He's the reason why it's 3-2. Hartland gets another big clear. Polson's going to look to play it. He has a man behind him. He's going to glass it. Smart play by Polson. I think if there's one thing he did, Raj, to really shore up his game is how he plays pucks.
Yeah, he doesn't go out as aggressively as he once did. He's been able to sit back a little bit.
There's another big clear by Hartland. McDonald's going to have to play it behind Polson, and he's pestered on a big hit by Owen Patilla.
He's kind of holding him there.
It's a friendly tie-up.
Yeah.
Adam Hurd gives some help, so does Spears, and they get it all the way to the neutral zone, but a good forecheck gets him off the puck. Waldo finding a way to get to the puck and fires a shot on Tomey. The puck's still loose. Now kicked out, and all the way is going to find its way into the neutral zone. 35 seconds left here in this power play attempt for Stevenson. They have one power play goal today, trying to get number 2. It's going to be cleared again by Hartland with 25 seconds. Polson's going to stop it behind the net. It's going to be played by McDonald. Stevens going to start the breakout. He's going to start a pass to Suzio. He walks it across the timeline and walks this one in. Here's a shot fired by Sharkey. Rebound attempt into the slot and cleared by Hartland as there's a broken stick on the ice, and that's Sharkey's broken stick. And there's going to be a change. And now we're back to full strength. Here's a backhanded attempt. That couldn't be found anywhere. Puck still loose. Hartland trying to do something with it. Anderson comes out of the box. And now gets a centering pass. Hartland's just going to dump this one in. That one was off the stick of Kieran Carlisle. And now it's going to be boarded out of Stevenson's zone by Austin Adamick, and it's going to go into the Stevenson bench. And we'll have a face-off.
And there was a hit there by Hurd right in front of the Stevenson bench on Larson there. And anytime they get an extra chance there, extra couple seconds, they put a look in.
Yeah, why not? It's how hockey's played. 6:18 left here in the third period. Stevenson still up 3-2, and the broken stick is taken off the ice. So this faceoff's just going to be outside the offensive zone for Hartland on the far side dot. Hillebrand and Larson seem to be the two that are going to do battle. Hillebrand's lost only 1 or 2 face-offs today. He's won the other 3, and he'll win this one. So still keeping that face-off win percentage really, really high. Here's a shot. That one went wide. Hartland still trying to get to it. Larson tried to get to it, and he can't. Here's Laws with it. One thing I like, Brendan Laws, Seth Laws' younger brother. Remember how we created that nickname for him?
Yeah.
Billy? He now responds to Billy.
Really?
Yeah, it's good. I saw him. I was like, hey, Billy. He goes, hey, what's going on? So, Brendan Laws, younger brother of Seth Laws, who's probably going to be a Spartan in the next couple of years. But, yeah, if you saw them, they look exactly like identical. Here's a shot blocker save on Polson. There's a rebound attempt. Polson makes another save.
Ooh.
That was dangerous. There's a big hit in front of us, and there's another shot into a crowd turned away. Kept it at the point.
Nice block.
Beautiful block. Cott had a good look, and Waldo turned it away. Now Waldo gets the puck on a pass. Tries to get another one. Big save by Toby. Waldo tried to find Spears on a cross-ice pass, one-timer, and bigger save by Brett Tomey.
And the key to that play there was Waldo making that block that set it up for Spears, who went through the zone. It was a nice job there defensively to block the puck. Spartans have been doing a better job blocking any type of shot on net and not allowing Hartland to get a clear shot.
Oh, man, Brett Tomey keeping this one only a 1-goal game. 5:08 left here in the third period. Everyone's spending part of their Friday night watching a great high school hockey contest. And again, we thank you so much for listening to this great contest on Sports Radio Detroit. We are very thankful for your ears and your patronage. Puck now cleared into the neutral zone by Hartland. Mark Stefanik had it there for a moment. And it's now Hartland has it. Shane Paxton exactly. Where's number 27? 27 is Chet Lesperance. I've been calling him the wrong name, but Josh Albring wore that number for 3 years at Hartland. And he left Hartland with a state title. Him and Jake Benke made it their goal before they graduated to bring Hartland a state title. It's a beautiful story. They could have played AAA anywhere, but they decided to play Hartland hockey instead. Here's Hartland trying to walk this one through. So that's number 27 again. That's Lesperance. And he gets hit right behind the end line. As Hartland student section's chanting, "Let's go Hartland," to try to rile up the Eagles. Here's a shot from the point. It's going to be deflected as now both guys are tied up. And here's Laws. Takes advantage, creates an opportunity for himself, and good poke check. Knocks the puck away on a great move there by Druskinis. Here's a crisp up-ice pass. Couldn't be played off the stick of Carlisle. So Stevenson has it in their own end. Here's another rip from the point, blocked by McGowan. Another shot deflected up into the netting. Hartland trying to knot this one up. They have 3 minutes and 15 seconds to do so.
Hartland just winding up and just putting anything on the net now at this point.
Yeah, they're trying. And they have the firepower to do it. Again, Joey Larson has 16 goals on the year. Gabe Anderson has now 11 goals on the year. Trent Krause has 7 goals on the year. But Stevenson wins the draw. It was in their own end to the left of Polson. They're going to walk this one through the timeline and then lose the puck. Collecting it is Hartland in their own end. Now they're going to race through it. Pitchforked in by Druskinis. Going to be played at the end line by Adam Hurd. Kept in at the point by Carlisle. Carlisle's going to go in and chase after it. Goes into the corner, and he takes a hit. Puck dangerously loose in front. Kept at the point by Druskinis. There's a shot.
Nice save.
Big save there by Polson. Kept in again by Druskinis, and he can't keep it all the way, and everyone has to tag up. And Stevenson's going to take advantage of it and get a couple of fresh legs on the ice. Here's Carlisle with a rip on the near side top circle, and that's going to be a save. Here's another opportunity as they're tying into the corner. Carlisle has it. Larson's going to come in to help. They're digging for it. They're battling, trying to go at it. Here's another opportunity kept in there by Cott. And another good job there by Tolpa to keep that one in, and Stevenson finally gets it out of their own end. 2:05 left here in the third period. When does Brett Tomey come out of the crease? We'll keep an eye on it and let you know. Here's a good opportunity for him as Hartland gets the puck back into Stevenson's end. Still looking. Tomey's still in there. Here's another centering opportunity and kicked away. Another still look. Tomey's still hanging in the crease as Stevenson clears it. Brett Tomey, now it's a minute 40.
Fresh Spartans on the ice.
Yep, they get out. They got a line change as the breakout for the Eagles is slow to start. Now Larson has it. Tomey still does not follow him. It is a minute 29, and Coach Gadwa.
He's waiting for it, too.
He is. He's even skating out near the blue line. Minute 20 left. Now coming in is Owen Patilla. Tries to get a centering opportunity. No one's home. Back to retreat is Grant Patilla. Grant has it. Minute 12. Gets it into the neutral zone. Going to be a turnover as Kimball gives it up to Hurd. Hurd dumps it in. Another line change for the Spartans. Here comes the breakout. No one's waiting, and why would you? Hartland gets it out into the neutral zone. Racing through is Druskinis. Deeks around, and finally Tomey goes to the box. 55 seconds left, and Tomey goes. Extra attacker comes on. That's McElmurray. Everyone's tying up behind the end line. Larson comes out with it. Larson looking for a centering shot. Carlisle with a look. Fires that one wide. Going after the chase is Tolpa. Tolpa gives it up to the point. Druskinis fires this one back down. McElmurray's going to try to play it, and he can't. Stevenson gets it. Laws tries to get it out. Kept it by Druskinis. Blocked by McGowan. 27 seconds left. Laws has it at the end line.
Nice
boards
block.
it. Kept it at the far side by Cott. Now trying to get it out was McGowan, but kept it again by Tolpa. Now it's at the half wall. 16 seconds left. Laws boards it along to the other side. Druskinis cannot keep this one in. That's going to be icing, but it's going to kill about 4 or 5 seconds before anyone can get to the end line. So it's 7.2 left in the third period. So far, the Spartans are standing tall.
Dave's looking, Coach Mitchell looking for an explanation.
No, I think he's just trying to direct traffic and trying to maybe get a timeout. I don't know.
A lot of the Hartland faithful are already leaving. I don't get why.
I don't know.
It's not like he has to beat traffic. It's not LA. We're in Hartland, guys. Come on.
Oh, there is going to be a penalty on Druskinis. Again, he was the one who tried to keep it in. I don't know what the penalty is.
That's what I think that's why I was wondering why Dave was probably looking for an explanation. But
yeah.
Wow, really half the crowd is leaving? Come on, folks. This is a great game.
Well, 7.2 seconds left of the fate will be decided. And here's the thing. That icing is waved off as now there's going to be a face-off inside the Hartland end. So Tomey comes back from the bench, and that's going to favor Stevenson as they don't have a face-off in their own end. They get 7 seconds to play around in the Hartland end.
By the way, you'll be able to listen to the game on our Podbean feed. I still have that open, so as soon as this is over, you'll go to our website, sportsradiodetroit.com. The same link you found it, it'll be embedded in there for you. So
it will be there.
We'll make it easier for you, folks.
Yes, we're going to make it very easy for you. We'll tweet it out a couple of times as well. But, of course, depending on when you're listening to this, whether it's later on today, we'll have the game against Detroit Country Day and Sam Avola. I cannot wait to see him again. He is good. He is as advertised. Now there's a timeout taken.
It's the Gauntlet of Champions this weekend.
I like that.
You know, I actually thought of an idea for the Stevenson, for the playoff run. Have Thanos with the rings of the past, but instead of Thanos, it's a Spartan. And he's looking for that, the Diamond Stone would be the Division II title.
Well, you know what would be good? Use like a hockey glove instead of like the gauntlet. It's just a hockey glove. Weather it a little bit.
I got to talk to my wife about that. Maybe my wife might be able to do that.
I was going to say, if she wants some extra money, we can pay her.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we could do that.
I don't have to pay her, but I'm just joking.
I was going to say, if Sarah's
take out my allowance.
I was going to say, if Sarah's listening, you're going to be in trouble. 7 seconds left. Face off, one, and shot on Tomey, and he makes the save.
In her last semester at school, they asked her if I ever paid her for, like, this website paid for your work. She's like, it's my husband's. They're like, well, do he still pay you?
Face off one that time, cleared inside. Hartland's going to chase after it. It's not going to matter. as you can hear in the background, the Stevenson faithful who came up to Hartland is thrilled that the Spartans have won this one 3-2.
Big win.
Big win. They were the underdogs heading into tonight, and they yet again beat Hartland. And this time it was on Hartland's home ice as they defeat the Eagles 3-2, and they advance now to 14-1-1 as Coach Mitchell is hugging and thanking Polson for a great game, and he played well. But, Raj, what was the final shots on goal? As we had what? It was 20-18
so
at the end of the second
Spartans
period?
were able to only get 7 on net, and Hartland got 10 on this period. So
25-30 in favor of Hartland.
Yep.
Wow. That explains it. So we said 25-30 to Hartland. So still 23 saves made by Eric Polson. That is not bad at all.
Against his high-octane offense.
Yeah. That is clutch. But, Raj, really quick, what are your thoughts? We knew this one was going to be tough. It was tough. Nothing was settled after the first period. The firepower came in the second, and the clutch moments came in the third.
Honestly, we talked about this in the first period. What adjustments would the Spartans make in the second period? And again, Coach Mitchell did a fantastic job of being able to Spartans played fearless the last 2 periods and were able to kind of answer the call of Hartland's physicality. And Hartland looked a little rattled after that first goal that the Spartans got in, and Stevenson said, "Hey, we're here, and we're gonna come and play."
Yeah, Stevenson is hungry for that state championship. They haven't won one since 2015. This would be now 4 years since their last one, and they were a state finalist obviously the year after. But they're jealous of Hartland and of what they got last year, and I think they showed it tonight. They played desperate at times. Their defense played well, and that's been their calling card all year has been their defense.
Absolutely.
And I think it showed tonight as well. But really quick, let's give 3 stars of the game, and then we'll say goodbye as we have to prep for obviously tomorrow's game against Detroit Country Day at the Southfield Civic Center. This one's going to be really, really tough, but Austin Adamick's going to get one of them as he got the game-winning goal, so he's going to get 1 star tonight. And someone that's going to get a star, at least for me, is going to be Gabe Anderson from Hartland. He knotted it up at 2. He had a beautiful rip high in the slot to tie it. It was a beautiful snipe as well. But let's give the other star, at least for me, Seth Laws.
Absolutely.
Seth Laws, that power play goal to tie it up at 1 was a clutch goal. There was confusion in front of the net, found a way to the back of the net. Stevenson was playing desperate at that time. They got that much-needed goal that they could breathe easy. Those are my 3 stars. Do you have any other different ones?
No, I would say I thought Laws did a really good job also defending the puck. He had 2 key blocks in the third period in front of the net. So I thought the Spartans overall Hartland was ripping shots. I'm not talking like just soft shots, just blasts.
Yeah.
And a lot of Spartan players dove out there and they gave out their bodies, and that's got they're going to be sore tomorrow, that's for sure.
They're going to be sore, but they have to play through it as they have a monumental task against the defending 3 Division III champions in Detroit Country Day. And we will be so happy to bring you that one again on the home of sports, or the home of Stevenson Hockey Sports Radio, Detroit.com. But the final here at the Hartland Sports Complex in Hartland, Michigan. Hartland 2, your Livonia Stevenson Spartans 3 on your home for Stevenson Hockey Sports Radio, Detroit.com. See you tomorrow.